championship match right here at the Forum in Englewood. This has been the culmination of a lot of hard work from everybody at Treyarch. Thank you so much.
Let's get it started, baby. Game number 1 of our grand final. Spylce going up against Envy.
Thank you, gentlemen. Here we go. Starting off with Apathy, 3-0 off the rip and looking to continue here. Envy looking to assert their dominance early here. The USA chants in attendance. It's got to be tough for Spylce. We're in Los Angeles, California, but they need their fans to get rowdy here.
Yeah, and you're going to see a lot of assault rifles in this game. So you can see in the kill feed already. You're going to have Raided with an XR2. You saw an ICR on a Slasher, and then you see obviously players running the HVK for that close quarter combat. It's going to be Spylce getting their first second in the hardpoint, but Envy can give up on this Maven. Only 10 seconds left. Get towards that second junkyard hill.
Well, we're going to start to rotate over. I'm going to switch to the man that's coming from her previous hard point. There's a Semtex waiting for you, buddy, but Raided. Going to push on through, looking for kills. One pushing for mid-map, got eyes for a second. Shot on point, rips off his toe. You see on X-Ray, John pushing from 10. You have Apathy pushing from Dub. Not able to win that one as Envy gets control, and John has got 3 in a row.
And he's just going to watch this back area, wait for some teammates to come in. He's going to be able to take out one player, and you see the players in Envy flying right through. They'll wipe out the side of Spylce. Envy gets full control.
John, 225 off this dart. Streak starting to mount. Don't try and gun me. John keeps it going. Has Heat Wave, goes vertical, gets another 6 in a row. 11 in 4. Oh, it's dark time. It's early. And now he's at. Can Maverick find the kills? One in the back. Surely he gets at least that. Still in cruise control. Wrapping around the back is going to crash. Oh, actually, he may have had another. Had he stayed in just a second longer, it better to be gun up with the way he's shooting.
And John has been arguably the best player here this weekend. Just dominant in all game modes. And he's going to make his way over towards Grandma House. Envy gets control. He's going to earn himself a lightning strike. Can really start to cause some destruction.
25 now off the Hellstorm, should have it here. Vance peeks the edge, not someone you want to fight one-on-one, but you do when you're John. 8 in a row, 13 and 4. Don't challenge me through the smoke. Finding it yet again as he is fully streaked out. Looks to the front, it's 9. Can he hit double digits? This opening minute has been disgusting from John.
And you just see how fast he kills. It feels like his bullets are doing so much more damage than everybody else. So accurate. He's got Heat Wave as well. Only 5 bullets in that HVK though.
I think he's so amped up. I don't think he realized he has 5 bullets. He needs to find another gun. Can he get one more here? But it's not just him. A 9 streak for John, 4 for Cap. Apathy with 3 in a row. USA dominating early. And there he goes. He finds a little bit more in the clip.
And not much more. I mean, he's still going to need a little bit more ammo, but he's going to go over towards Trax. He's going to get an assist there. I thought that was his 10th in a row. John hunting for kills, has Josh dead to rights in the back. Gonna jump up and challenge. That's John's 10th kill in a row to start off the grand final.
Finally, he soars out. He proves he's not entirely invincible. I do want to see if he uses any streaks off the break. Doesn't look like he plans on it, but he's still gunning. If you love John, you're loving the action early as he is an absolute one-man army. But look across the slang. Everybody, Spylce is getting slapped here in this game.
We just saw how good they were against Elevate, but this is a completely different animal. The Heat Wave comes in from John, able to get one, not going to get the second. Spylce going to be able to break into that Trax hard point. They're going to have to reset a little bit, take a little bit of a deep breath, Maven. Just pick up some kills, get back on the map.
Exactly, just take a second, try to regroup. It's been an ugly opening half to the hard point, but you can bounce back in this. If Spylce has shown anything throughout the course of the weekend, it has been that they are a very, very resilient team. Nice shots from Raided. Finding one with the XR2. Nice shots from Raided yet again. There's the RK5 for the finish. He has the Tempest to work with. He's got 4 in a row, and John shuts it down. That's the Hellstorm coming in. And that's the problem with giving him streaks early, because he shuts down the streaks of Raided.
And the side of Spylce, they made a fantastic comeback in that match against Elevate in the first map. It's not going to be easy to do here against Envious. Such a slay-heavy team, and John going on yet another streak. He's currently on a 4. He's going to get taken out before he can get that center hard point, but he still has that lightning strike. They can use that to break one of these next hard points.
John tries the challenge, can't take it. Slowing down for just a moment here as we're holding mid. Going to be rotating shortly. Spylce trying to climb back in it. They still have a tall mountain. but slowly but surely, they've made this a more competitive affair in game one. Let's transition now over to our next hard point. Yep, Bance waiting with kinetic armor. Bance 11 and 18. They need him to be the best player in the game. He's able to find one. Wrapping out back. No more pressure yet coming from 10, but he's ready to deal with the pressure. I think, oh, didn't see him to his right. Didn't see him able to cross back. Play his life for the time being. You hear the streaks coming in from above. Apathy's got him in the corner, and Bance loses the gunfight.
On here comes the push from Envy. It's going to be 3 kills in their favor. Slasher inside the hard point, putting down some shots. Yeah, players on Spylce trying to push through that back alley. It's going to be Joe and Josh. Joe with a 2-piece. It's all J-Cap in for Envy. He gets taken out. Spylce with a good break. Maybe they are trying to mount this comeback.
They're trying so hard. Only down 60 or so points now. It's certainly in the works if they could just get something going. Joe gets the break, but now let's blow up the minimap because this rotation over to Grandma is going to prove so crucial. Joe going to push 10. He has one close left. He checks it. I think he saw him in the corner, able to find 1 kill. That's the opening you need to get the push to Grandma's. Looks for the second, the back. Screw your camo. Joe finds 2. Joe finds 3. Not able to finish it off.
It is
but
so
that's the
difficult,
kills you needed.
So difficult to locate those camo players. Now Joe's going to try and break in single-handedly in the hard point. Gets one, gets the second. Joe earns himself some streaks. Spylce coming back here against Envy, picks up another.
You've got the Cerberus now dropping in the back, and there's 40 seconds left. This will all be but a tie game if Spylce can just hold strong. This is all on the back of the 6th streak from Joe, and he's looking to call in the Lightning mid-map. Can he find anything? The Lightning coming in, finds 1 out front, finds 2 with the car, finds 3 from behind, can't finish it, but what a stretch of plays from Joe.
And this is something we rarely see against Envy. They are so good with breaking these hard points. Spylce locking down Grandmas with ease. You see Slash, though, he's going to pick up 2 up front, trying to get over towards tracks. Oh, man, this game is going to come right down to the wire. Spylce starting to gain a lot of momentum.
What was once 100 to 20 is now about to be a 10-point game. The rotation is on. I'm sticking with Rated because he has the Tempest, and you gotta think he's gonna use it here on tracks. He's a little bit worried about pressure from behind, though. Let's switch across. Let's go to Slasher. He has his out. There's one below you, Slasher, trying to find it, can't turn. Does Rated end up using it? Still has it in his back pocket, but that's gonna be Apathy coming forward there with the kinetic armor. Apathy trying to inch forward. Bance contesting. Bance winning the gunfight. Surely at this point, Rated, I mean, I feel like Rated's held on to this Tempest the entire game.
Yeah, I would have liked to see him pull it out here, but they never really got controller in a position where he could use it effectively. You see, every time we go to Rated inside this track's hardpoint, he's getting flanked from multiple angles. Can't really use the Tempest effectively like that.
Well, I'll try and keep an eye on it for when the pop is going to come. Here it is. It's going to be Tempest out, looking for shots in the back. Able to tag 1, able to tag 2. The flick is on. Going to get the final tag. It means number 3. Oh, can't get it as he slides across, but you do get the closing time. It's a 1-point game as we wrap back for our 3rd side of rotation.
Spylce was down at 1 point by 100 points. They are only down 1 now. It's going to be Joe flying in the hard point, able to pick up 1. It's going to be Envy, though, in control. This center hard point. Spylce needs to create some magic here.
They're 2 down. It's control for Envy. Rated trying to come forward, trying to break in. Has to deal with Slasher, just strong enough to get that one done. Goes to top barn, looking for the shots. XR2 on point. XR2 looking for another, got it. Give me a 3rd. His teammates there to clean it up, and now Spylce looking to milk a bit of time before the next rotation comes in. I want to go over. It's Josh who's set up inside. He has camo to work with, and they've got control here. If you're going to look at 10 and yard, they're poised for this next rotation.
Yeah, I mean, they're set up for the next hill. They're getting time on this, and this is very good for Spylce. They need to get somebody over here to help out Josh, though, because there's going to be a lot of pressure coming through the back alley.
The pressure comes through, no tac mask there, concussion comes in, makes it difficult to deal with. You get caught swapping guns, everyone falling from Spylce. Rated though in behind, there's a 1st, in front's a 2nd. I don't know what his XR2 has in it, but it's melting everything until he finally falls. Envy, 3-point advantage. We should see a lead change here more momentarily. Spylce is in front. The EU takeover is alive and well. You have Joe. He's got the heat wave. Looking for pressure to come forward. There's the heat wave, find 1. He's 2 in dark, has the cover as well. They're starting to pull away. Spylce looking for control. The kinetic, I think, is popped and does nothing for Apathy.
Yeah, and Bance actually has kinetic armor and a Hellstorm missile, so Spylce will have that in their back pocket when we make over this rotation, and Envy is just completely falling apart, Maven. I never thought we would say that. Envy's so strong at the beginning. We hit Bance. This player's coming right around the corner, gonna use kinetic, gonna get one. Very difficult shots around that truck, but his teammate's there to clean it up, and it's gonna be Spylce in control.
Rated 5 in a row. 40 and 27. Envy needs the break if they're going to have a chance. He's watching the push coming in from tracks. He has to rotate back. I believe his teammate's falling, but actually Josh is picking up some of the kills. They're doing such an excellent job locking it down. You got 4 in a row for Josh inside. Does a solid job making sure he plays his life, making sure he stays alive. He's got a lightning now. He wants to call it mid-map. Give him the Hellstorm. Surely it's there. Can he find one? It comes up empty.
Yeah, he gets Bance, his teammate, so that is obviously not the way you want to use a lightning strike, but still is Spylce in control of the front of this hard point. He's going to earn himself a Hellstorm. Spylce can end this here, Maven. Be an amazing comeback if they're able to lock this down.
4 points left. The push is in. The team kills there. He's able to shut it down. 2-1. The contest. They haven't done it yet. Can't win it on steps. Envy, for the time being, just narrowly staying alive. And they have the rotation over to Trax. So let's hop on over. We're going to get to the backside of Trax. It's JCap there to try and win it. He's not able to do it, but you do at least have the contest here. You need perfect play from the side of Envy. So far winning the gunfights, trying their best to hold off, pushing 3 in the back, but not able to do so. Apathy trying to follow up, but Camo now pushing in. It's Josh inside. Can Josh close it out? Who's going to be the player from Spylce to lock it down? They haven't done it yet. Envy somehow holding on.
Oh, and Envy needs the contested. Spylce 1 second away. Joe waiting for some teammates. Try and make this push across. So tense. All 8 players inside this Trax hardpoint. It's got to be Rated picking up a big 2-piece, though. Here comes the push from Spylce.
You just need one ticket. There it is. Spylce has done it.
Down by more than 100 at the beginning of the hardpoint game. Spylce. Their magic has not run out. They come back and take game.